soon as I turn the camera on, I feel my third eye. So this is a little impromptu, but hi, and I'm about to give y'all a collective reading. I haven't done a collective reading in a long time. I haven't checked on the collective in a long time. If you guys can hear, like, I wonder what the sound sounds like. Wheel of Fortune is still on the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Cups. Hopefully you guys can hear me. We have the Devil reverse. Ooh. And the Ten of Swords. Wow. We have for the collective that I read for what's going on in their energy. Big energy, and I feel the transformation and the shifts that we're all making, especially for the day. You guys are making shifts because you are shifting my life, okay? 5 ones in reverse. You guys are shifting my life as you change, and I'm shifting someone else's life as I heal, as I change, as I grow. And you know, the funniest thing about this energy is something had to mentally shift your judgment. Either this is your judgment of self, your judgment of someone else, or you're seeing things for what they are. And it's kind of like something had to shatter the illusion. Like, God had to come give you the truth, because you with the Seven of Cups here, you were somewhere else. You were not where God needed you to be mentally. So something had to go. Something had to go. And you made the right choice. This is something that feels like the right choice. Clarifying Judgment and the Devil reverse. This feels like the right choice. Something that you were focused on just was not good for your mind. And you've learned enough lessons to say, okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. It hurts me here, 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 and here. And now, you know, I'm ready to move forward without this thing. These insecurities, these thoughts that are creating emotions within you. They had your focus. They had your focus, they had your energy, they had you mentally, emotionally. And someone like went through it. Someone was betrayed by possibly someone they look up to. And it's like you've gotten clarity on something. Whether this was done out loud or you've seen it, however you've seen it, however you know about it, however you found out about something, it felt like a betrayal. It felt like it would hurt to end it. And if if you haven't ended it and you're thinking about ending it, the divine is saying that this is the correct thing that you were supposed to be removing from your life. This toxicness, this insecurity, the lack of confidence that you have in yourself to start something, the lack of confidence you have in yourself to do something, the lack of confidence you have about yourself in your judgment, like you not being kind to yourself. And see, this is where I feel like I'm talking to myself, and this is like saying stuff like that. It's just like, put on the collective. Put on the collective now. Hold up now. But God, I feel like I need to go deeper into this message. And I think it's just that. I just feel like, yeah, no, the divine is just like, it's just that. 3 cups and the 4 cups reversed. It's just that. You see clearly. Ace of Cups. You are seeing things clearly. You're not confused. Trust your heart. Meditate on it if you feel like you need to. But you are seeing things clearly. You know you need to separate from what was keeping you stuck. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like that was a message for somebody. That was just like a confirmation. What's keeping you stuck is exactly what you think it is. It doesn't have to be hard. I think there is a grieving process that, you know, we all have to do, and that denial of it's not affecting me, it's not hurting me, and then it sets in, well, you know, I want things that help me. How is this helping me? Is this really helping me? If it's not hurting me and it's not helping me, then why do I really have it in my life? But if it is helping me, what is it helping me with? When this sounds like an addiction, like when do you use this thing? Like when do you crave it? When does it call to you? When are you being called? You know? Who's doing the calling? We had the judgment and the devil. The devil was in reverse though. Separating from toxic situations and freeing yourself from these limiting thoughts. This also could be a mindset. Very much so evaluating a mindset and choosing to end it and choosing to see maybe life worth celebrating. Choosing to live your life in freedom from your burdens, from what you would call baggage. Freedom. My ears feel like they're opening now. If someone is like gonna hear spirit better, maybe your clairaudience was blocked. If you cut something out, it'll unblock. It'll be unblocked. It's like the divine was speaking another language and you didn't have, you know, your Rosetta Stone on hand. Alright. I wonder if that's all the messages that I got for that spread. Do the collective experience today. Let's do the morning, noon, evening energy, overall energy, and hidden energy, and then we'll top it off with a lesson and message from the day. So what was the morning energy like for the collective that I read for? What was their morning energy? Quiet. That I read for. What is their morning energy like? Are y'all up in the morning? What's your what the collective that thank you? The Wheel of Fortune reverse has been making itself known. Okay. The afternoon for my collective that I read for, what was the energy for the collective for the afternoon today? Thank you. And evening time. What was the energy for the evening? Thank you. Alright. Oh, I guess that one will be out. What is it? 3 of Pentacles. Okay. What's the overall energy for the collective today? Alright. Hidden energy. Thank you. 2. And then the last is going to be the lesson and message for today for my collective that I read for. Thank you. Okay. Then we have the 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think this ties into what we were just talking about. Alright. Sorry, I'm on edge. Okay. Oh, that felt great. Okay. Starting off with our overall energy, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. Our hidden energy, we have the Ace of Cups with the Sun reversed. Now, why? All this cup energy, all this love, all this emotion, all this heart-centered energy leading the reading in positive aspects. But with the Sun in reverse for the hidden energy, there does seem like there's some form of insecurities, not feeling good about yourself. This feeling of loneliness could be lingering around someone or some bodies, some people's, you know, this collective feeling of loneliness, not being able to resonate with too many things. Maybe this is a call back to self. What have you stopped loving about yourself? What about yourself makes you feel down? I'm getting someone's weight. Someone wants to lose weight. But right now we're just in the heart. We're just in the heart. We're in the emotions. Today needed you to feel. Needed you to feel something. Because even with this hidden energy, the Sun being in reverse for this Ace of Cups is just like how you are perceiving yourself is essentially how you perceived the world today. The world was your mirror today, okay? Today, maybe somebody was just super triggered. So many things coming at you, swirling around your head, in your head, overthinking. Okay? Overthinking, feeling like the world is on your shoulders. Feeling like, I don't know how I'm holding it up right now, but I got all of this going on. And someone really just needs a break from something. Someone needs a break. But the world today was someone's mirror. Someone out there today mirrored back your delays, your setbacks, the fluctuations in how you choose to feel about yourself. Because maybe you give equally at one moment, right? And then the next moment you take that away from yourself. And And why would that's not nice. We shouldn't treat ourselves like that. And if we're loving like that, that means our love is a form of conditional love. You give your love just to take it back. Just to you give love, and then when you're mean to yourself like this, when you beat yourself up and not feel good about yourself, essentially it's just like, say your husband or your wife, your partner, whatever, told you all these great things, you guys had an amazing day, only to get back to the house and start arguing, start calling you out your name, but you was just princess and beautiful and baby 5 minutes ago. But as soon as we walked into the house, and God knows what triggered you, I'm all the bitches, the hoes, the whatever I am to you in this moment that I wasn't 5 minutes ago. And it's just like, why do all this love and feel this way about yourself if you're just gonna beat yourself up about whatever? I think seeing the love and maybe the distasteful parts of you, the tasteful and the distasteful parts of you, I think this mirror is pointing to that. Being able to not think so low of yourself in your low moments. Letting the love that you have for yourself uplift you. Lift you back up to filling your cup. Having things in place. And this is just the hidden energy. Like, I need to move on. But yeah. Moving on to the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I mean, the morning must have been tough for someone. The fluctuating of emotions, going from wanting to needing, to numbing, creating delays where delays shouldn't have been. Someone was possibly running late somewhere to something, responding late delays, just delayed in your thinking because the doubter in you is attacking yourself, is attacking you. This negative voice, this negative, or what you deem as negative, right? What you deem as negative. What? Sorry, y'all. Anyway, but yeah, what you deem as negative, eating and drinking away at the cup you work so hard to fill. Just what it say. Next for the afternoon. That's just for the morning. I mean, I feel like we'll get into it. For the afternoon, we have the Hermit. Okay. Just being able to take time with this energy, honestly. Taking your time, discerning the energy. Taking your time and seeing why you're at where you're at. I mean, because look, the lesson in the message, we have the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Death card. So you're all in your head, and the divine is telling you to end it. Whatever your limitation is, God can exceed it. The Five of Swords, it's like you being in conflict with your own mind. Put a stop to it. And someone is going deep within and seeing why they have been delayed for so long, and it's because you've allowed yourself to beat yourself up. You give yourself love just to take it away. And now you have to refill your cup all over again. And it's just like, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And it's a cycle of you not valuing the love that you have for yourself. Because if you did, you wouldn't let this inner voice talk down on you. This is a sneaky energy. We have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a sneaky energy because it pulls at your heartstrings. It changes your view of another and of the world. And you really have to sit within yourself and dig deep enough to see and to feel and to understand, wait, I'm causing this. I'm causing this friction. I'm the one who's doing the mental magic and shifting the energy of the rooms and all of this stuff. I am the one who's doing it. I'm the one who's weaving the energy. I'm the one who's calling forth actual changes so that they manifest into this physical realm. I'm the one who's putting in the work doing it. Right? Someone feels neglected in a team, or someone is doing all the work and, needs some form of support. Whether you're in a partnership, or this is at work, whether this is family, someone feels like they're doing all the work to make their dreams come true, to make the plan and stick to it. Someone feels like they're doing all the work, and the last thing they need is for them to be beating themselves up, because that's like adding on to the plate. I feel like that's very specific. But you're going in the right direction, whoever this is. I mean, it feels, I feel like, let's talk about the Hermit, because I feel like the Hermit is why we are here today. Okay, it's not because of the sun being in reverse and you're speaking down on yourself and you need to give yourself self-love, and you need to open your heart up, and we're not here for that, right? We're not here because you are having these fluctuation of emotions and experiences, and one day you're good and one day you're not, and it's like that in your mental. Today is all about you experiencing yourself from the external world, and you being able to witness what you need to change in yourself in order to have the type of love that you deserve. To be seen as open, to be seen as receptive. Someone's not coming off so receptive right now, and I think that's okay, because whoever this is, they're either being called to be alone, or you are already alone, and you are doing this work. Okay, because this is work. Someone is gaining secrets, and someone has like some privacy about themselves. And when they're alone, they open up so beautifully to the universe, but they keep this part of them to themselves. And there's a need for balance, or there's a need for patience to allow yourself to open up fully, to blossom fully. There's a need for patience if you are working towards something, working towards a promotion, working towards a bigger team, working towards having some form of support. And just because you haven't seen the wheel move in your favor just yet doesn't mean that the wheel's not turning. Doesn't mean that the wheel's not moving in your favor. I just heard divine alignment. There are places that you need to explore. There are things that you need to do. There are things that you need to dream. You know, you need to come across something in order to dream it and to want it, and to just be like, dang, I didn't think I really wanted this, but I do want this. You know, I heard expect good things. Expect good things to come your way. You work for it, expect good things. Because whatever you're working on, it's being grounded within your 3D. It's being grounded. Okay? If you're trying to work from home, it's grounding itself in the 3D. And with this hermit energy, you can make that happen. Someone feels like the world isn't turning fast enough, and the divine is just like, be patient, please. A lot of things have to happen in order for you to have your perfect moment. A lot of things have to come into play in order for you to have your perfect moment. So let your moment be perfect, and let the divine cultivate the most perfect moment for you. And when that moment comes, you will know, because you will say, oh my God, this is so perfect. And this wouldn't have happened if that wouldn't have happened. And oh my God, if this wasn't here, I would have never thought of this, and this wouldn't have happened, and I would have never met them. And let that moment happen. And you just stay the course. Someone is wanting to manifest friends. So they want to become a better friend to themselves. They want to treat themselves good. They want to treat the people around them good. And maybe you had a rough start this morning, and maybe you had to reevaluate some things from this morning, and that's fine. That's fine. And it doesn't have to be just from this morning, but overall in life, you've had your ways of being that have caused you to end up in this karmic pattern with this energy signature. You're reevaluating. You're looking deeper into it. Clarify the hermit. We have majors out. The star. The hermit says, why am I not patient enough to make sure that my work is properly done? Why am I so in a rush to manifest something in the physical that I don't make it well thought out? I know what I'm doing, but I'm not ready to do it. Someone is just sitting on information. Just sitting on information, or someone's re-evaluating the information, and it's like you're trying to make sure that the information is true, but you know the information is true. There's just a part of you that may be too lazy to put it into action or practice it. You need to practice something. Because you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So you're gaining momentum, but you're slowing yourself down. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles reverse. Strength in the 4 of Swords. With the 4 cups on the bottom of the deck. I think someone's gotten comfortable just resting, just maybe not doing nothing, just, you know, not involving conflict in their life. And the reason why this Hermit is here is because now someone is seeing what is holding them back. I feel like I said this before. Have I said this before? Clarify the Death card. Because this is a pretty straightforward reading. I just feel like there are things that we're working on. Clarify the Death card. There are things that you're working on, and it's going to take time. And it's taking time for you to just realize that you have things that you need to work on, which is fine, because the most important thing, confirmation birth, the most important thing was you coming into awareness of the fact that you have something that you need to work on and change within yourself to make yourself better, to push yourself forward, to have the success that you want to have. And the Death card for our lesson and message of the day is saying, don't use things that are not like energy to get you to where you want to be, that obtains or has to be sustained by an opposite energy. I want to explain that better because the Six of Pentacles is here. You have to give and receive with like energy in order to have the energy you want returned to you. So if you are being nice to somebody, you would and that person is nice to you, that's like energy. So, you know, we're having hopefully that's something like, hope you got that part. So when, I know I just kind of lost it at that point, because it's just like I had to go deeper into explanation. Now I'm like, okay, so yes, someone's nice to you and they're nice to you back, that's like energy, right? But if you're nice to someone and then someone's mean to you, that's opposite energy. The energy isn't matching, okay? You're not matching my energy, right? You're not matching the vibe. So you can't expect to do dirt and get good things in return. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Somebody just maybe was just not getting it. They just wasn't getting it. Like the energy that you're giving to something, the energy that you're giving to something isn't manifesting the way you want it to. Someone's spell work isn't manifesting the way they want it to because they have more inner work that they need to be doing. They have something that they need to focus on in order to unlock a thought form that allows them to access the limitless possibilities of their magical workings. Okay? So, for the Death card, we have the Page of Coins reversed, the Three of Cups, Four of Cups, we have the Palace of Wands reversed, with the Six of Coins. There's not an equal give and take. The energy behind this Six of Pentacles, the energy behind what you're choosing to celebrate with is leaving you in a deficit. I hope you guys can hear me. It's leaving you in a deficit. It's leaving you wanting more. It's leaving you questioning if you've had enough. The way you're choosing to celebrate is not rewarding to you. Which is going back to the thought form from the lesson and the message of today. Have you learned this morning, whatever happened within your mind this morning, did that give you a clear understanding of as to why you're seeing the world this way, why you're treating people this way, whether you're in a mood or not, whether things are going the way you want it to or not? Something is distorted, and the Hermit this afternoon gave you that energy to put those pieces together or discern the energy. Even if you didn't figure out what the energy was, or if you could pinpoint what it was, it seems like it's dealing in the mind though. So being able to remove a worry, being able to open your mind, expand, and maybe even invite a little bit of this conflict in. Because if you're limiting yourself by trying to mitigate the conflict, you're not actually growing. So if you invite this conflict in, you'll never know what new beginnings are going to come towards you. You never know how you're maybe blocking your blessings by staying stagnant and limited in a space where you are expected and asked to expand. Okay? So that's that on that. Yeah. Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords reverse. Ten of Swords. Releasing, overcoming the fear, walking with the pain, walking with the hurt, walking and you know that you're the problem, and you're walking with your head held high, ready to explore the future. You're bringing on the feelings of fear, and you're saying, it's okay, I understand that I feel stuck. It's okay that I feel not ready to move forward. It's okay that these thoughts are still here. I'm still going to push forward. I'm still going to push forward through the insecurities that I still feel. I'm still going to push forward even though my root chakra is unbalanced. I'm going to push forth knowing that I'm welling in my emotions, and I know at the end of the day that I can transfuse. I can transmute the energy and make it work for my good. At the end of the day, no matter how I feel, I know that I have the power to transmute the energy and make it work for my good. The Tree of Life and the Seven of Cups reverse. Someone needs to focus on their spirituality. Your spirituality has gone dry. And it's never too late to get back connected with God. I'm trying to tell you, this is an evaluation for somebody's inner self. Their outer world was showing them exactly what they needed to see today. Exactly what they needed to see today. The lack of empathy that you have for yourself today. The lack of empathy that you show that person, where you've experienced that same lack of empathy, just in a different situation. I don't know what it called, but we're just gonna keep rolling. You experienced exactly what you needed today. You saw exactly who you needed to see. You met exactly who you needed to meet. This energy was in alignment for you. Somebody could have even had a dream, either about you or about this. You're having dreams. The Tower. Revelations in the mind too. Revelations in the mind. So I could go on forever and use that whole deck, y'all, but we gonna cut it because my phone is about to die, and I was not expecting to do a reading. But that is, the energy for today. I may come back tomorrow, because I feel like this is, I got myself out of a deficit of my own. It's like getting out of writer's block. collective again. Let me leave you guys with an oracle card. What oracle card are we going to use? Alright, something for the full moon tonight. I think we're still in Leo. Closing this energy out. What is the collective that I really need to hear right now? Closing this energy out. What is the collective I read for? Ooh, I need to hear right now. Thank you. Alright, on the bottom of the deck we have boundaries. Yes, boundaries with yourself, boundaries with that inner critic, boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. So you can attract the right things, okay? So you can attract abundance, and so that you can track, and so that you can know and have trust in the universe that you are giving and receiving the energy that you are supposed to be giving. You're matching the frequency of your dreams and your desires, and it's not off kilter. And I say off kilter, and we have balance and resistance. Look at that. Look at that. Balance and resistance. Moving through resistance creates the balance. When you're able to release your control of certain things, that's where the balance takes place. Ground your mind. You know, she has her fist up in the air. Ground your mind. Ground, yourself, and get really grounded. I want to say practical, but like grounded with yourself. Get very grounded and honest with yourself, as well as allowing the divine to lead you, allowing your heart to lead you, no matter where that may be. As long as it's not to intentionally hurt someone, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. As long as you're not doing that, you're in alignment. You're in alignment. But as soon as you step out of character just to make someone feel worse than what you did, that's when you start to form that resistance again. And that's when you're going to need to start reinforcing your balance. I posted something on my threads and I said balancing the contradictions, and this is exactly what this is, the non-duality of it all. Having balance and resistance, using that resistance to create more balance within your life, because you're essentially growing through that resistance, becoming stronger, balancing your internal things. There's more. She has strings coming down. There's more than one thing that keeps her balance. It's not just holding the world. It's the moon. It's all the phases. It's all the phases. And you can't just get hung up on one phase because it's not sitting well with you, or it's moving faster than you expect, and you can't really take the time to be present because you don't know how, because you have all these things blocking your mental space. It's time to balance. It's time to balance. All right. Okay, guys, that was super fun. I think I will come back and chop it up with y'all some more. So let me know how you like it. Comment down below, like, share, and subscribe if you want to keep seeing more readings from me. The readings are just gonna happen, so you might as well be here for them. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye.